So you made it through your first lawn care season in 2021, and you came out of the gate hot in spring and summer. Money was rolling in, you were feeling good, but now it's the winter and things have slowed down and you're freaking out. Wondering if you're going to make it till the spring because your bank account's going down. Look, man, I get it. I've been there. I can empathize with you. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to share with you a couple ideas and strategies that you can implement in 2022, kind of like a long-term strategy to keep yourself from being in this situation again. But I'm also in this video going to give you a couple things you can do right now that will have an immediate impact on your bank account and kind of at least just hopefully get you floated until the spring season kicks off again. So the first tip that I would give you regarding a long-term strategy for helping your business get through the lean winter months is adding more HOA and more commercial work to your business model, okay? My business is set up to be no contracts, but I will say I do have some HOA accounts and they really do help out during the winter. The beautiful thing about HOAs and commercial properties is they are expecting to be on a budget throughout the year. They are expecting a 12-month contract, an annualized contract, broken down into 12 months. And while you may be taking a little bit of a hit on the front end during the spring and summer by doing work at a reduced cost, the payoff is on the back end. You have those checks and that cash flow coming in during the winter, and it really helps. Okay, the second thing that I would say about a long-term strategy for helping out with winter income is as you are adding new clients on during that sales process and your estimate, include in there that they should expect service one time a month during the winter. I know that may not be applicable to some of you guys up north who are dealing with snow, and that's just a different story altogether. But for us down here in the south where, we're in that in-between stage where the grass stops growing and it doesn't really need to be cut, if you will just coach your clients up and explain to them whether they want weekly service or bi-weekly service throughout the year, they always have the question of, well, what happens during the winter? And we have started explaining to them, like, look, we will come do a property check-in once a month and provide a service if needed, okay? Nobody has had a problem with that. I wish I had implemented that from day one because we have so many bi-weekly clients that if we can at least just do once a month cuts, frankly, we are fine during the winter if we can go out and do a once a month cut for our clients. And really, guys, you're not trying to get over on somebody. If you will go do a property check-in and you're just proactive and looking for things in their property, there's things that need to be done, whether it's leaves that have fallen on the ground, flower beds need to be weeded, they could use fresh mulch, fresh pine straw, hedges trimmed, or maybe they really do need a lawn cut, just a good winter cleanup. But if you just kind of coach them through that initially whenever they are signing up and let them know that that is to be expected during the fall and winter months, I found it to be something that has worked out great for our business. Okay, so immediate impact. Okay, you say, Jonathan, that's great and all, but I'm hurting right now, man. Like I'm seeing my bank account go down and I'm worried about making it through the spring. So the first thing that I would say that you need to do is you need to communicate with your clients. My preferred method for this is a text message, a mass text message, okay? I did this last year. I sent out a mass text to all of my clients letting them know that we were going to be out providing service this particular week in January. If you needed anything done, let me know because this is the week that we're going to. I had $3,500 in work for that 1 week with clients just replying, wanting stuff done. And again, it was things like flower bed weeding, some cleanup stuff. Some people wanted their lawn mowed, leaves cleaned up, hedges trimmed. And that I would have not have got that work had I not been proactive and actually reached out to clients. And my thought on the text message was, it made it super easy for people to reply. Ideally you want to do this after a warm spell of a week or two where there's weeds could be popping up, I typically tend to do it around Martin Luther King weekend whenever people are kind of home and around the house. They see, some things that need to be done out in the yard. And if you will send that text message around that time, I think you'll be absolutely shocked at the amount of just volume, just opening up that line of communication we'll get with your clients. The other thing that you can do right now is you need to think outside of lawn care. Last year, I ended up building a fence for somebody. I had never built a fence before, but you know what? The beautiful thing about YouTube is that if you are willing to put in the time to understand something, you can figure it out. And I'll tell you, we did a really, really good job on that fence. We made several $1,000s in profit, and it was unexpected money during that time of the season, you know, whenever it was slow. But again, we generated that income because I was thinking outside the box. I was thinking of us as an outdoor service company, not just a lawn care company. So there are things like that that you just have to be proactive and go out there and do and make it happen. And one thing that worked for us was to just put it out there like, hey, if you need a fence repair, even if it's not a full fence build, you know, I'm capable of doing this, we'll help you out. And it worked out for us at generating us some extra income. Okay, and one bonus tip that I would give you, and you know, I may have some people disagree with that, but that's okay. Somebody may need to hear this. If you are struggling, let's say you have some truck payments, or you know, vehicle payments or something, and you got a mortgage and all kinds of stuff going on, you got kids, like, I get it, man. The bills don't stop when the money stops coming in. The bills still have to be paid. One thing you can do is if you will go refinance your vehicle and then ask for 90 days, no payments. Most lenders will do that, okay? And it buys you 3 months of no payments. So let's say if you have 2 vehicle payments at $400 or $500, that's $1,000 a month right there that you are saving, getting off your plate by simply just refinancing your vehicles. Most banks or credit unions will charge a $20 fee for doing that, but man, you know, paying $20 to kick the can down the road until the spring season to get $1,000 a month off your plate, it's no brainer to me. So take that with a grain of salt. I know some people may not agree with, you know, extending the life of your loan, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to do what you got to do. So again, bonus tip would be refinance your vehicles, go 90 days, no payments, and then, you know, kick that can down the road until the spring until you can get some more cash underneath you. Guys, I hope that's been helpful. Look, again, I've been there, man. Whenever you're trying to just figure it out your first year, you feel like you've done well and you've saved up well, but it's just not quite enough on what you thought that you needed. You really want to have a good savings in place by Labor Day. For me, that's the key. But if you fall short, I hope a few of those tips will help you planning for 2022 or get you through until the spring season right now. Take care. God bless.